All right, YouTube, I'm back. Now, the front door of the White House opens up to the North Star. A lot of people don't even know that. Remember, I told you, DC is all about symbolism. Okay? So now, and I know I got some people, what? Truth Conductor done lost his mind. How the front door of the White House opens up to the North Star. I'm getting ready to show you right now. All right? See, this is Fort Stanton, where we are. All right, named after Secretary of War Edward Stanton. This is where we are right here. Look, this is all of the forts that were around the city during the Civil War. Now, see, this is a straight north-south line right here. Thomas Jefferson, when he was Secretary of State, he wanted to establish an American Meridian, which is a straight north-south line. See, this is the White House right here. From the front door of the White House all the way up to the Maryland line. This is a straight north-south line right here. This is the first American Meridian in Washington, D.C. right here. This is a straight, see, this is official. I ain't making this up. This is a straight north-south line. And there are more churches and Masonic temples on 16th Street than anywhere in the world. Okay? So this was the fort. Now, I know y'all done heard of Chuck Brown. That's where he got his start. Feel like busting loose? That's the Panorama Room. That's where he got his start at. But now let me show y'all this. Let me come over here and show you this. So literally, and because Tobias Henson owned 24 acres over here, not only could you come over here and hide out, but you could get some work as well, because the white leadership of the city kept the white labor force in check with free and enslaved black labor. Okay, now look at this, y'all. There's the Pentagon right there. The largest office building in the world right there. That is the Air Force Memorial. See where that plane? That plane is now flying directly over the Pentagon. Okay? 25,000 people work in that building. And now, from the Air Force Memorial all the way down to all of that's Arlington Cemetery. Right there. All of that's Arlington Cemetery. And from 1867 up to 1863 up to 1900, that was Freedmen's Village. That was a contraband camp. See, Anacostia was created for the white workers in the Navy. Man, I wish I had $500. I would come and get a church so that I donate it, give them $500 so they can get somebody in here to cut these trees down, man. You know, so they don't get overgrown. And that's how I do. I wish I had the money. If I had the business, man, I would come cut them down myself. I pay for somebody to come up here and cut these things down, you know, because it's obstructing the view. All right, but this is on my, and I'm the only tour company that can come up here too. By the way, let me say that. See, that's the new Frederick Douglass Bridge that they just now the view from Frederick Douglass' house is just like this. This is the view you see from his front porch of Washington, D.C. Frederick Douglass. See, there's the Capitol. That's the Navy Yard right here. This is the Navy Yard. Okay? There's the Navy Yard. All right? But this is the view, man. This is the view. Okay? And back in the day, man, there's a lot of babies conceived up here. Used to be able to come up here and sit all night long. Nobody would bother you. Families would bring blankets and lay out on the grass. And 4th of July, man, if you ain't up here at 5 o'clock in the morning sticking out, see, because that's where the fireworks was, at the Washington Monument. So this was the spot to be on 4th of July. You know, but when the pandemic started, they came up here, man, young kids was doing donuts on the parking lot and all, so they closed it down. They closed it down. So this is, you know, this is what it is. Yeah, they partying in the city. You hear? They got a lot of stuff going on in here. So now I'm gonna show y'all Frederick Douglass House. You know, he was the first black person to integrate this community. When Union Land Grant Corporation went out of business, he came and purchased their headquarters for $600-700 cash. That's 9.5 acres. You can't find 9.5 acres of nothing. There's not 9.5 acres of nothing in Washington, D.C. that you can find. You know? And he purchased their headquarters when they went out of business. And his first wife of 44 years, she lived there 2 years. 2 years after she died, he married a young white girl. He married a young white guy. I guess he was waiting. I got permission to be up here, so I ain't worried. If they say something to me, I got permission to be able to come up here. So let me turn this around, man, so y'all can see. And you come out here, man, ain't nothing but deer up here at night. When you imagine that view at night, man, maybe one night I'll come up here and I'll show y'all what it looked like. I'll show y'all what it looked like at night. But it's a hell of a view, man. Like I said, a lot of babies was conceived up here, buddy. A lot of babies was conceived up here. I ain't lying. A lot of them. Yeah, this is man. Every first Friday, they party in the Panorama Room. That's where Chuck Brown got his start. Right there, they party in that joint every first Friday at the Catholic Church. They party. I ain't lying. They party. They party hard too, cause that grass field that y'all just saw be full of cars. And they ain't got enough room up there. They be all up on the grass. See the concert is kicking off now. You can hear it. And this is this is a sad commentary that I'm about to make, but it's just the truth. Now, let me show y'all something. Y'all see these units that they building right here? I'm gonna show you what they're gonna look like when they finish them. Y'all see ain't nothing but a death trap right here. Nothing but wood, cause when they go up in flame, all of them burning down. I'm gonna show y'all what this gonna look like when they finish it. I'll show you what it's gonna look like. Yeah, go ahead, man. You in a hurry. Going on. Going nowhere. And it's hard to believe that this was over 80% white, all the way up until look at it now. You now this wasn't no white community. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You see that? You remember what I showed y'all that they building? That's what they're gonna look like right there. That's the same thing right there. This is what they're gonna look like. Ain't nothing but wood. And if they catch on fire, man, everything burn. All of these would burn down. Okay, and they probably run about 350, 400,000, at least. He in a hurry. So, over 70%, I'd say over 70% of this community right here hadn't even been to the Frederick Douglass House. They know it's here. Frederick Douglass was the sage of Anacostia. They know it's here. But this is, man, it was so bad over here, buddy. You could have expired tags, expired inspection sticker, no car insurance. Long as you didn't cross that 11th Street Bridge, they wasn't coming over here to get you. They was too scared. They wouldn't even come over here to boot you. What they did was, back in the day, every 30 days for the first 6 months that you didn't renew your tags, the city penalized you. They penalize you for the first 6 months that you didn't oh, you got to pay. See, this Frederick Douglass right here. Okay? Now, I'm finna show y'all his house. There's the house sitting up on the hill right there. That's Cedar Hill. That was the headquarters for Union Land Grant Corporation. And the view from his front porch is just like what you see where we just left. All right? That's 9.5 acres of land right there. Okay? That's 9.5 acres of land. Once again, I'm showing y'all some sights. See, if you saw this back in the day, right here, they seriously lost. Or looking for some dope or some sex or both. Okay? She out of place. You know, they saw a white man or a white woman over here. What you doing over here? Who you looking for? Who you know? Cause you out of place. All right? You definitely out of place. And right down here is Union Temple Baptist Church, Reverend Willie Wilson. That's where Marion Barry went to church. Right here. That white church right there. That's where Marion Barry went to church. That's Union Temple, Reverend Willie Wilson. And Our Lady Perpetual Help, this is the church they broke off from in 1921. They broke off from them in 1921. See, St. Teresa's, they was founded in 1879. Okay, this St. Teresa's, founded in 1879, right here. That lot went for $75,000 right there. They got $75,000 for that lot right there. And when I first came here, this building in front of us was Curtis Furniture Factory. That's what this was, Curtis Furniture Factory. What kind of transaction this is? All right. All right. And if you look to your left, right here, there's the big chair. That's a historic landmark. Right here in 1954, that was the biggest chair in the country. It's a historic landmark now. You get lost in Anacostia, man, find a big chair. I'll come get you. Okay? That was a historic landmark. All right? And this Busboys and Poets, this is the first full service restaurant we done had over in this area. The first full service restaurant we had over in this area right here, Busboys and Poets. Now notice, power lines are gone. See, on this side, if you find a house under $500,000 and don't buy it, you done passed up a deal. When we get over here, when we cross this bridge, if you find a house under $800,000 and don't buy it, you possibly have passed up a deal. Okay? You possibly, white woman, she in a hurry. I ain't even from here. Ain't got to be blowing your horns and shit. Girl, go on about your business. See, now we getting ready to, oh yeah, and I'm gonna show y'all the Navy Yard. This is the first Navy port of the Navy. Matter of fact, this is where the snow riots happened of 1835. They started at the Navy Yard. The white workers at the Navy Yard went on strike. Free and enslaved black labor didn't participate, and they were upset. So they said Beverly Snow had insulted their wives and daughters by saying he could have any one of them he want. And in the meantime, a young black man was arrested because he went into the widow of Dr. William Thornton, who was the architect of the Capitol, saying he had every right to be free. He was drunk with an axe, and the rumor started DC had its own Nat Turner. The Nat Turner uprising was 1831. This is 1835. Man, white people went crazy. And see, this is the Navy Yard, y'all. Right here. This is the only way in and the only way out. You know, they had a black guy snap up here about 6-7 years ago and kill up about 8-10 people over here. He was a contractor, and he snapped. And he killed up about 8 Now, this is the only way in here. If you ain't got nobody to sign you into this campus, you ain't getting on. Okay? You're not getting here. It's just that simple. Okay? Now, I'm gonna keep this going, man. I'm gonna take y'all all the way up to the Emancipation Statue. And I'm gonna give you the history of that, and then I'm gonna stop. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop now, and I'll come back when I get to the Emancipation Statue. I'll be back.